What's up everyone, and welcome back for another video here on the channel. Thank you as always for coming back and joining me on another one. Within today's video, I have another cash envelope stuffing for you guys. So if you are interested in seeing how I will budget out my paycheck and seeing my end results for my debt snowball for the month of August, then just keep on watching. Alright everyone, so as I just said, this is going to be a cash envelope stuffing video, and with this paycheck we will be working with my full-time income. I received this paycheck on August 27th, so of course we will sit down together and budget it out. If you are new to this channel, let me take the time and welcome you and introduce myself. My name is Monet. I am 24 years old, and here on this channel we deal with all things budgeting. I am learning how to budget with the help of the cash envelope system, and I am eliminating my debt with the help of the debt snowball method. I am doing all of these things to gain financial freedom and better manage my money. So if you are also interested in that and you would like to learn more about it, then please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you are always notified whenever I upload a new video. But with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get started with budgeting out my second paycheck. All right, everyone, so here we are back with our paycheck number 2. As always, for people who do not know, I create all of these budget sheets myself, and if you are ever interested in using them, the link for that is always found within my Etsy shop, and you can download them right at your home after you purchase them. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in, then your support would be very much appreciated. But getting into my paycheck number 2, I did already go ahead and list all of the categories that we will be working with, so we will just go over the amounts together. So of course, the first expense that we have here that we must budget for is my rent. I split my rent across 2 paychecks. So with our second paycheck, we will complete the second half of our rent. And this is rent that we will be paying on September 1st. So I'm going to put $635 for my amount. Following that, I have my PSE&G expense, and this is for my gas and electricity within my home. It varies each month, and for this month I did receive the bill and I was charged $57 for that. After that, I have my files, and that is for my internet, and that is always $60, so we will put $60 for the amount. And then I have gas for my car. I keep my gas on my debit card because I go to Costco and it's just easier. And for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to put $30 aside for that. So everything within my expense column, I do not take the physical cash out for. These are things that stay in my account because they're either on auto pay or they're just easier for me to pay it online. So I see no point in taking the cash out. But if we go ahead and add up all of the amounts under expenses, that comes to $782. Following that, we move on to my cash portion. So these are the things that I take out cash for. And for my Great Lakes, the second half for the amount, that will be $220 that I'm going to put towards that. Following that are all of the things that I keep within my wallet. So spending is going to get $40 per usual. Groceries will receive its normal $100. Toiletries is getting $45. And eating out will receive $30. So if we go ahead and total up everything within the cash portion, that gives us $435. When it comes to my sinking funds, we already know I handle that with my side income. So as of right now, this will remain blank. And I am really trying to utilize my full-time paycheck to put as much towards my extra debt that I can. So right here under extra debt, we will write Great Lakes for my student loans, because we all know that is what I am working on. And from this paycheck today, I will be able to put aside $355 to put towards an extra debt payment. As for my savings, this is going to be left blank. And then I have a little rollover section that I like to use for a cushion or a buffer within my account. It's nice to have that there just in case any little small things come across my account that I may be charged for. So I always like to set aside $5 from each paycheck and have a little buffer. But for right here under the total that I withdraw, this is the amount that I will be taking out of the bank. So we are just going to add our $435 plus our $355, and that will give us a total of $790 that I will be taking out of the bank today. So as always, guys, that is how simple it is to break down our paychecks and budget it out. It does not have to be complicated at all. And now that we know exactly where our money is supposed to go, we can go to the bank, get the cash, and when I come back, we will go ahead and get started with stuffing my cash envelopes. All right, everyone, so we are back from the bank and we have our cash right here. So let's go ahead and open this up. We have our cash, and as always, I have my bank slip that I hand to the teller so they know how I want my denominations. So we will go ahead and set that to the side, and then I will organize my money, and then I'll bring you guys back once we are all set and ready. All right, everyone, so we are all set up. The money I always place up at the top. Within the binder is where I hold my sinking funds, my savings, and my debt snowball. Over here are the envelopes that I keep separately for my split bills. And then down here are the cash dividers that I hold in my wallet. So if we go ahead and set these two to the side, we will get started with our cash envelopes. So the first one up we have is Great Lakes. This is going to be for the second half of the payment, and that will be $220. So 100, 220, and that will go into Great Lakes. And after that, I have my car insurance, but it has already been paid for the month, and I can cover my next payments with my next 2 paychecks that I will receive in September. So it worked out that I was able to skip having to put money into it for this paycheck. So as for my split bill cash envelopes, this is all I'm going to stuff. And now we can move on to my cash dividers. So when it comes to my cash dividers, we all know that I am participating in the dollar challenge. And if you do not know what that is, all it is that any dollars that I come across within these categories, I will set them to the side. And then I put them in my jar that I have been saving for a year. And at the end of the year, we will see how much I was able to save. So getting into my spending we said was going to get $40. So we'll do a 20, a 10, and 2 5s. And that should give us 20, 30, 35, 40. So we will go ahead and add that to what I have in my spending. And if I have any dollars, which I do, I will set them to the side. So now as a total within my spending, I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. So $75 within my spending for the next 2 weeks. After that, we have groceries. Groceries will be getting $100, and I always take that out in 20s. So we will get 5 20s, and this will give us 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And we will add that to what I have. And we also have $1 in groceries, so we will set that to the side. So now as a total, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 5. So $105 is within our groceries. Up next, it is toiletries. Toiletries will be getting $45. So that would be 2 20s and a 5, 20, 40, 45. And we do not have any singles within toiletries, so we can just roll over all of the money that we had left. So now I have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. So $60 within our toiletries. After that, it is clothing. And clothing, as we saw, I did not budget for. And I still have the $100 in here that I've had for almost a month now. I'm really not going to focus on building my clothing right now. So I just have not been budgeting for it. So we can move on to my eating out. Eating out, we said, was getting 30. So we can do a 20 and a 10, giving us 30. And we do have singles left over, so we will put that to the side. And now as a total within eating out, I have 20, 40, 50. So $50. As for miscellaneous, I use this for money that I need to deposit back into my checking account, so that is empty. So all of my dividers have been stuffed and accounted for. So we will go ahead, grab my wallet, and put them right back here. And that is how I use my dividers within the wallet. So now we have our singles here. Now let's see how much I was able to save within my dollar challenge for the past 2 weeks. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $6 I was able to save. And we will just go ahead and grab my jar and add that to it. So there we go. And our dollars have been added. And then right after the dollar challenge, I am also participating in the coin challenge. So I have my coin jar here, and it's the same thing. So whatever change I was able to save over the weeks, I will go ahead and add it to the jar. And at the end of the year, we will see how much that is. So let me go ahead and add my coins. All right, so there we go. We added what we could for our coins. So now the last thing that we have to stuff is our debt snowball. And if we go to our envelope, from this paycheck, we said we were putting away $355 for our debt. So that should be what we have left. So that's 100, 200, 300, 50, 55. So that is true, $355. And since this is the last paycheck for the month of August, we will get our final count for our debt snowball and see how much we were able to put towards that. So I will go ahead and put this to the side. And then since we are talking Great Lakes for my debt, anything within this envelope will also get added towards my debt snowball. All right, so let us get a grand count and see how much I was able to save. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 50, and then I'm gonna add another 10 to make this another 100. So that is $1,000. So we have 1,000 and 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51. So as a total within my debt snowball payment for the month of August, I managed to save $1,051. So if you don't know, my main goal this month was to eliminate my student loan number 6. I had about $700 left on that. So we will definitely be paying that off, and then whatever is left after the $700, I will put that towards my next student loan that I am trying to tackle. So now we are only down to 2 student loans left to pay off, and we are on a mission, honey, to have that paid off before January, well, before the end of January, because I refuse to pay any interest on these student loans. So what I'm going to do is put this cash right back in this envelope for Great Lakes, and I will be making that payment to bring our balance down. So there you have it, guys. That is how I budgeted my final paycheck for the month of August. I really hope you guys are enjoying these videos and are getting motivation and learning with each video that I post. If you did, please be sure to let me know down in the comments so that we can chat and make sure that we are still supporting each other on this journey. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up because that supports the channel and really helps me out. And if you made it to the end and are enjoying the content, be sure to hit that subscribe button, join the family. I would love to have you. So with all that being said, guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoy your weekend, and I will see you all next time in my next video. Bye, guys.